Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back on the sets of Rising Athletes of Jammu and Kashmir. And this is your English commentator once again, saying a warm welcome to all of you. I'm Baba Nisar, your English commentator for Bharat Premier League. Second match of the day. This is veterans category. Swan Cricket Club against the likes of ORZUV Cricket Club. It's Swan, they're batting at the moment, 28 for no loss, and we're in the fourth over. Viraj batting on 4 of 9, Satish 17 of 12, and Amit Raina just having the ball in his hands. And the umpire is going to check whether the ball just pitched onto the turf or just out of the turf. He's going with a close eye, and it's pitched onto the turf, so it's a fair delivery. Coming back to that first match of the day. What a match! What a match! The match went down the wires, 3 needed of 6, and what a bowling from that bowler. And they went on to win that, but the barest margins of just 1 run. It was absolutely a close contest, and giving Sumils all around, this way or that way, and finally, yes, we can just collect the victory. And credit must be given to the captain. Captain's skills, Rahul Yovi. He is indeed a very, very active captain. And that was outside the off stump. It's going to be called as a wide. It is a wide. 3rd wide of the over. Solid start, good start, a disciplined one. And 30 for the loss of no. This is going to be 18 overs game each side. 2 overs deducted from each side as we started a bit late. And another wide. Looking at Satish Kaul, 17 of 12, and he's looking quite dominant out there in the middle. Good ball, and they're appealing for the cut behind, and up goes the finger, and Amit Raina strikes on the last ball of this first over, and Viraj goes for 4 of 11. It's 31 for 1, Swan Cricket Club. 4 gone. Swan Cricket Club losing the first wicket. Just a faint outside edge, and the wicketkeeper just accepting the catch. Lovely grab. Going at current run rate of 7.75, projected score does reflect 140. Let's see who comes down to the centre to join Satish Kaul. ORZUV Cricket Club from Chandigarh. There's Anil Bhushan. And starts off with a wide. Rakesh Kar, new change in bowling, introducing the first over of his quota. And again, drifting down the leg stump, White's on the trot. Fine leg inside the circle, I can see. No slips in place. And this time the ball just hitting the pad. Chance of a run out. Oh, he just made his ground in the nick of the time. And veterans category, Bharat Premier League. This time plays it down to the covers, no runs. And Rakesh Kar, having these veterans playing here in Bharat Premier League, something lovely, inspirations, and absolutely a bit of an influence on the younger generations. And the credit must be given to the initiative taken by sports organization, that is Rising Athletes of Jammu and Kashmir. Very good start out there for Swan. Oh, bottom edge and gone. Tracked on. He was trying to play it over extra cover. Ball hitting the bottom and goes bang onto the stumps. And Dheeraj Jalali has picked up another. It's 42 for 2 now. Manmohan Raina is the two down batsman who walks down to the centre now. Dheeraj Jalali picks up his first innings into the second over of his quota, bowling medium pace. Here he goes, right arm over. And this time slogs it nicely. And that's a lovely sweep shot all along the ground, down to the deep mid-wicket region. Ample of time for the batsman to come back for the 2. With this, we come to the completion of the power play with the help of 13 extras. Look at the score. It's 45 for 2 now. And talking about their first match of the day, that is surely going to be the best match of the tournament. And the match just went down the wires, needing 3 of 6, and what a moment for that bowler. And credit I should give to the captain of Yes We Can, that's Rahul Yuvi. The way he kept that surprising package, that surprising trump card. And he made him bold in that last over, and he defended those 3 runners by the barest of margins. They went on to win just by 1 run. And what a victory, what a game, and what a moment. They were pumped up with the celebrations. And here we are. It's 45 for 2, Swan. And Ashwini Cole, another change in bowling now with the jersey number 99. And starts off with a wide. And veterans category, Bharat Premier League initiative done by rising athletes of Jammu and Kashmir. And I'm your English commentator, Baba Nisar from Kashmir, doing here commentary. And what a love, what a reception, absolutely. This time he plays down to the covers, no runs. It is going to be 18-over game each side. And they got off to a good start. And eventually 2 back-to-back wickets. And is putting some brakes on the runs. Next ball has been played down to the extra cover region. There will be a single. And this time, and he plays it nicely down to the mid-wicket. And a fumble, but they will come back for the second run. Good running between the wickets. Still at this age, making themselves run hard, pushing themselves hard. And it shows that you are still physically fit for the game. Just 1 short of the 50, Swan Cricket Club. Here is Ashwin. And that is up in there. Is somebody coming underneath? Oh, drops it. Just got his right hand. And he was not balanced, not in the position. And eventually 2 more runs. And it's 50 up on the board. It's 51 for 2 now. In goes Ashwin. Should be a wide. And a lovely ball. And it was pitching outside the off stump, trying to drive. No runs, no connection. And he has got a lot of variations. Ball slower ones, pitch the ball up, balls onto the good length spot. In ORZUV Cricket Club, the bowling looks completely disciplined. They have to just set the standards quite high if we talk about their fielding. And it comes in last time of this over. Ashwini call. Oh, that's a wide. There's been a lot of extras so far. And bowling and straight down the leg stump. And needs to be controlled on his length, his line. And playing in the shorter format, you have to be quite straightforward with your lines. You can't afford to have too many. And is walking back now. And it's time, sweet time. And is it gonna go all the way? Just couple of bounces down to the extra cover. I guess the player is signaling it's a biggie. Is it a 6? And we have to wait for the signal of the umpire. But what a shot! That was a sweet timing shot from the man, Satish Kaul. And it's a 6. That's a good shot to finish. 7 gone. It's 53 for 2 now. Rather, it will be 59 for 2 now. In the meantime, we have got a wicket. That's gone. And Swan Cricket Club lost in number 3. And a slower ball doing the job. And number 3 departs. And let's see who walks down to the center now. That is a lovely slower. And the batsman had no idea. Let's find the name of the new batsman. He's Manmohan. And still comes to my mind that first game of the day. Man, what a match! What a match! And that is the match that's going to be remembered, memorized for decades to come for Yes We Can. And very hard to digest for the team of Dream 11. First ball, picks the length well. And will pick 2 runs. And I would like to request my scorers kindly update the scoring app on the screen. And sweet shot, straight as an arrow. Is it gonna go all the way? Yes, it's a biggie. What a shot from the man Manmohan. He connects well, and the result is even better than that shot. That's a lovely shot. Just watch that balanced position, and bang, he goes. Second 6 of the innings. Good ball, bottom edge, and onto the wicketkeeper, no runs. Actually, it was Samir who hit that massive 6, not Manmohan. Correction. And coming back to that shot, that is a massive. And again. This time fights a long off. And we haven't witnessed so many 6s in this KC venue. But guess what? It's all veterans doing here quite easily, 2 of them. We witnessed only 1 6 in the men's category today, but 2 we have gone so far in the veterans. And Dheeraj Jalali into the 3rd over of his quarter. 1 ball to ball now. Driven on the offside. And easy pickings. A single to finish. 8 gone. With the run rate of approximately 9. They're 70 for 3. Starts off a new over, a fresh ball, and down to the covers for a single. It's a very important fight between ORZUV Cricket Club Chandigarh and Swan Cricket Club. I'm not pretty sure whether it's Swan or Sharda. Next ball, flicks well. There is a deep square region. Single cruising. looking at the run rate, they're cruising towards a big total of around 150 should be there. Good start provided by the openers. Now these middle order batsmen just chipping in with good runs. Keep the scoreboard ticking. Just plays late in place for another run. And I guess it's a dot ball. Loud appeal, and umpire unmoved, not interested. Just to that line of the ball was that came into the mind of the umpire. If we can watch that closely. There you go. It was actually the height factor. The next ball has been played nicely and played for 4 runs. It's a lovely shot through upside. Just watch that flight, bang, over extra cover. And one more boundary on the last ball. A boundary to finish, 2 back-to-back boundaries. Just look at that again, flight, same direction and same results. 9 gone. It's 81 for 3. Manmohan 18 and Samir is 10 of 5. Break now. Let to mention the names of the proud sponsors. We've got Landmark, we've got GR8, great, Pamposh Warriors, Hands for Humanity, and we've got Kashmir As It Is, Harvan Spices, KHS Pune, and Andhar Trust, Ikwat Enterprises LP, LLP, Triloki Raj Foundation, Mata Bhadrakali Trust, Super Refineries, and we've got some more collaboration with Relief Department, Asha Bhavan and J&K Tourism. And we find Rakesh come back into the attack now. None for 19 off his 2. And half the quota done, and we're still having 9 more overs to be bowled. Going at 9 runs per over. The projected score does reflect around 160, 170. And beaten straight away. More flight in the ball, tries to play it late, no connection. This time plays it nicely up the pads, works it nicely. That's gone, that's gone. Through the squalic region, 4 runs. And Samir looks completely confident enough. As it middling the ball well, just look at that shot. Lets the ball come closer, goes deep in the crease. And just gives it a delicate deflection for 4 runs. This time on the offside. Bharat Premier League under the banner of Sports Association, that's Rising Athletes of Jammu and Kashmir. A very big organization doing wonders in the field of sports. And this year bringing a very big initiative, a big event, having 3 categories: men's category, women's category, veterans category. And we are up to the conclusion now. Final expected to be on the 28th of December, right here at Maulana Azad Stadium, Jammu. And everyone is cordially invited to come and be a part of that grand conclusion of Bharat Premier League at Maulana Azad Stadium, Jammu. Down the track, that's being played well. And he picks the boundary again. Second boundary after over. And I was telling you, this man, Samir, look at the partnership, 32 of 16. And Samir has been the dominant partner. Gone, it's 94 for 3. It's Vimal Kaul. Has got the ball in his hands. He's about to start his over number 2. I'm just talking about the run rate. It's over 9 runs per over. That is a very, very strong and a healthy run rate for the team of SC. It's going to be Manmohan on the strike now. Purantiku. It's Purantiku, actually. Thank you for the correction. Thank you for the update. Oh, goodness me. It was a wayward throw. And almost going to hit the wicket keeper. So lucky. SC just going close to that 100 mark. It's 96 for 3 now. In goes Purantiku. Typical Australian bowling action of 1980s. Oh, what a shot! Yes, bowling down to the leg stump, onto the pads. And Manmohan is so good off his pads, and he just finishes into the boundary. What a lovely shot! All he need to do just bit of a glance, and glances away for 4 runs. And it's 100 up. 102 for 3 now. Runs coming thick and fast. And it's time straight to the long on, and he accepts the catch. And Puran Tikku finds the man. Manmohan departs for 27. And it's 102 for 3 now. Let's see who walks down to the center now. Situation looks still completely controlled. And he plays it nicely off the pads down to the square leg region. Until we find the score updated on the screen, can't give you the name of the new batsman. But still, I believe it's a very, very strong position of the team SC. And ORZUV Cricket Club have to be strong back enough with the ball. Discipline, good lines and lanes, just kind of wipe from the extras. And using the long handle, not getting rail. And not a good throw from the keeper. Ample of time for the two batsmen to go for a single run. It's Prashant. Prashant is the new man. And he gets off the mark straight away. Again a wide. Bowling down the legs to more often. And that has been the concerns with the veterans, I can see. And knowing that this is only going to be 18 overs, a good start for SC. They're over 100 runs on the board. And they keep on bowling those wides. This time wraps him on the pad, and Pinger will rise up. He was well plump in front of the stumps, and the ball was going to hit the middle stump. And Puran Tikku comes up with the wicket number 2 in this over. His bowling figures 2 for 14 up to, and 11 gone. SC are 104 for 5 now. Alpha Production Jammu. And Alpha Production Jammu doing a fantastic job of taking the clicks over there, busy in their photography. And I can see the man, the camera person, just raising his hands. It's such a wonderful job, a big toil, going throughout the day, shifting to Maulana Azad Stadium in the night session, just going for those wonderful pictures, wonderful memories, bringing the moments of the tournament in their frames. Hats off to Alpha Production Jammu. And Dilip Kaul once again finds the ball in his hands now. The half the team is back to the pavilion. But still, I believe it's a very good stage, a very good performance from the team of SC. Full toss, and could not stop. And they just gone through for a single. lot of thanks, especially to the rising athletes of Jammu and Kashmir. I can remember the names of some core members. We'll start with the President, Mr. Sahil Pandita, Vice President, Mr. Akshay Garu, Mr. Anil Kaul Chingari, Mr. Rajat Safaya, Mr. Anmol, Mr. Surendra, Mr. Sunny, Mr. Sonu. And they all have been doing some fantastic job. Mr. Vikas, Mr. Drupad. These are the names I do remember as far as rising athletes of Jammu and Kashmir is concerned. But what an organization. Great initiative, good commencement of this big event, Bharat Premier League. Just provided an ample platform to all the categories, men's, women's, veterans. And just going in a very, very smooth way. Chips in air and dropped. Never easy for the bowler to just get that reaction catch. And he got his hands, I guess. And it was a very hard chance. A tough chance to catch that. This time he swings it. And it has deposited out of the ground, I guess. What a six, what a shot from the man. And this is Samir for you once again. Six, number 3 of the match. Just took a step away and locked it beautifully out of the mid wicket into the Shamiana. And the footboy has to go up to trace the ball out. That's a massive blow from the man who looks completely in golden touch over there. That's Samir. And this time, make sure hit straight over the head. And that's gone through the leg fence like a bullet. 4 runs. We are having 119 for 5 after the completion of 12 now. We're after the start of the over number 13. And it's once again Puran Tikku, who had a very successful last over, picked up 2. And ORZUV Cricket Club has to be stronger enough to be back in the game, and it can be done only when you pick some quick wickets. And who knows, Puran Tikku may find one more. A good ball outside the off stump, trying to cut, no connection, it's a dot ball. Very good weather conditions, the sun is on, filled with brine, filled with light, filled with heat. This time he's locked it nicely. And that's gone like a trace of blood down to the square leg region for another boundary from the blade of Mr. Samir. What a cricketer is turning out to be. He's having an innings of his life, I should say. There you go. Lovely shot. tries to start with the help of the boot. And he just stopped it but could not stop the batters. I guess coming back for the 2 more runs. The runs coming in numbers, coming at a very good speed and a good acceleration. And courtesy Mr. Samir, 38 of 17. What a knock. And down the track he goes. That's in the gaps. That's going down to the point region. Look at that shot. That's a lovely piece of timing, bisecting the point and backward point region for another boundary. And he goes into the 40s now. It's 42 not out. And SC 130 for 5. They're cruising towards a massive score on the board. Once again, I would love to mention the names of Alpha Productions Jammu, especially 2 camera persons, Mr. Adil and Mr. Arif. They have been doing a very, very fabulous job. Just clicking the pictures, bringing the frames, bringing the moments captured. And these are the memories. And all the cricketers, when they've got the time, just going through those memories, refreshing them. That's why we need to be so grateful to Alpha Production Jammu as well, for bringing all the moments of Bharat Premier League into the camera. Thank you, Alpha Productions Jammu. 13 gone, it's 132 for 5 now. And again a boundary. What a start to the new over. They can't stop. They can't block the runs at all. Look at the partnership moving great. 31 of 13 only. The runs. It looks that it's very good wicket on. It looks a friendly wicket for the batsman. Very easy to find the runs. And this time you'll find Samir just closing to that half century, just 47 not out. And he requires 3 more runs to get to that half century. 47 of 20. And he will be applauded, he will be appreciated. And he will be given a standing ovation from all his teammates out there in the dugout. And he has been the man. Plays late, plays well, and goes through. Will they come back for the 3rd? And I guess they will be coming back for the 2 runs only. And he is on 49 now. What a moment from Samir. And he will turn out to be the first half centurion of today's cricket matches. And he has been a massive cricketer today. And it's a white ball. Projected score reflecting 188. It's too much. And another wide, this time on the offside. Just needing one now. And there it is. That's a half century for Samir. And what a moment. And what a man. And what a cricketer. All round the park he has played his shots. He has massively played some sixes. Gone for some boundaries. And he has picked the gaps very nicely. There you go. Getting applaud from his partner. And he gets an appreciation from his teammates as well from the dugout. Congratulations for getting to the half century. 50 of 22 balls. And he has gone with a more than 230 strike rate. And you can assume how brutal he has been. That's a dominance. Not able to stop, and they go for another run. Taking some steps away. Oh, another boundary. He's just playing the football. It looks like that the ball seems to him like football. That's what confidence can bring you. He has been there on the crease for around 23 balls. Just look at that. He's toying with the bowlers of ORZUV Cricket Club Chandigarh. Another boundary to Samir. Down the track, make sure hits over the head of the bowler. There is a protection in the deep mid off. The single to finish, 14 gone. It's 147 for 5. $15 runs off that last over. And we find Amit Raina back into the attack now. 10 of 1 off his 1 over. First ball, bang. Runs away for 4. What a beginning to do. What a start. And Samir is enjoying his day. Just look at that. Up the back foot. Cuts it nicely. And I can call it a half cut, half drive. And that is massive batting from the man Samir. 59 of 25. And he will be going after every ball now. He has done the job. Scored massive on the board. 151 for 5. And they're oozing towards 200 now. Should be a wide. Umpire just checking it out whether it hits onto the turf or away from the turf. And here we get indication. And it did pitch and land on the track, so it will be not a no ball. Just a wide ball. Oh, what a moment. And we can find the dog just running through the pitch. In goes Amit Raina. pulls it. And still manages to have another boundary. And what a cricketer this man is turning out to be. And there is 50 a partnership, 51 of 21. And that has come in quick time. Just look at that, ample time. And he just pulls it nicely for 4 runs. This time is slower, waits for that, guides it down. And Samir will pick up another run. He goes on to 64 of 28 and brings Rajesh Dutt back on the strike. And there it was. Oh, goodness me. Late decision, it's a wide ball. And another extra to the total. Just look at that column of runs. It's 158 for 5. And they are piling up scores like a mountain. It's mountain-like score piling up. This time I should say it should no ball. It pitched out of the turf. And a very good decision from the umpire, and it's going to be a pre-hit now. Free hit. Oh, an edge, outside edge. And he will count for lucky. And bonus of the runs for the team of SC. And the runs coming so thick and fast. It's 163 for 5 now. And big opponent, current run rate approximately 11 at the moment. And they are just eyeing to pick 200 on the board. Next ball played on the onside. And ample of time for the two batters to go for a single. I guess it's going to be end of the over. There you go. 15 gone. It's 164 for 5. First ball was a wide one. Dheeraj Jalali. And plays it back along the track, and that's gone in the gaps. And they are through for another run. Just to the right of the bowler. The good thing for the man, just bringing Samir back on the strike. He may be eyeing for his century. We have got 1 century so far that comes from the blade of Mr. Siddharth, but 123 not out. And are we having another centurion today in the form of Samir? 64 of 28. He's a good batsman and he goes for 4 runs. Especially goes deep in the crease, allows the ball come closer. And then he is a good hitter of the ball. Just watch that closely again. One more boundary. Deep pulls and pulls for 4. This time again sweeps it nice and again gone for 4 runs. Back-to-back boundaries. And Samir into the 70s now. What a moment. This time he tracks it from the off stump. He's a clean striker of the ball. And he is closing that 109 runs. And is getting closer. Every single bowler has been given a thrash. And now bowler just creating an impact, especially with Samir looking in good touch. This time down the track, it was drifting down the leg stump. There'll be no damage done at all. And the way he is batting at the moment is started to toy with the line, with the length of the bowlers. Is turning out to be a batting carnage for the team of ORZUV Cricket Club Chandigarh, courtesy Mr. Samir. In goes Dheeraj again. And outside the off stump, appealing for a stumping, but it's a wide ball. We may have a close look at that stumping. And I guess we are going to have a TV umpire reaction. And it was a very, very good reaction behind the keeper. Just checking it from different angles. And the finger will raise up, he's out. And a wonderful stumping behind the stumps. His right foot was on the line. And you have to be having some part behind. That's the only way to just get saved. But he was on the line. And the decision, he stumped. Dheeraj Jalali picks up his 3rd. The credit must be given to the wicketkeeper. What a stumping, a quick reaction. And whenever we find some quick reactions behind the stumps, we get to know and we get to remember great Mahendra Singh Dhoni, and who just revolutionized Indian cricket. Adarsh, the new man, and he gets off the mark straight away with a boundary. Good flicking shot. This ball straight down to the bowler. No runs. A dot to finish. 16 gone. It's 180 for 6. It's going to be Samir back on the strike. 2 overs left. And he requires 28 to get to his triple figure mark. Can he go there? And we find Purantiku back into the last over of his quota. 2 for 27 of his 3 overs. And I guess he's bowled him round the legs. What a ball! He was appealing that he might be LBW, but he got him knocked over round the legs, and this is the man who was looking, trying to get to this century, but unfortunately he has to go 72. And wicket number 3 for Purantiku, but what a knock from Samir. And he is absolutely going to get a standing ovation from his teammates. Actually, that ball got through the pads. There you go, through the legs. Gone, knocked over. And Rakesh Kaul walks down to the center now. And a good ball. And they will go through for a single. Kites it nicely. And kites it for another run. Smiling faces. And just talking about SC Cricket Club, 182 for 7. That is a mammoth. That is something that needs to be tackled with some wonderful beginning. And chips in air. It will fall short of the long off. Through for a single. And gone for 4 runs. Good shot from Adarsh. Got the good length of the back foot and extra cover for a boundary. There you go. $17 gone. It's 188 for 7. First ball of the fresh over, played down to the covers. Straight to Porantiku and a single across. And coming back to that knock from Samir. What a knock! And he just blasted away everywhere. Hit some sixes, gone for some boundaries. And he was a very, very good hitter of the ball. Missed out his Hendren. But still, he will just have some wonderful memories to cherish for ages to come. Next ball, stand, and has it gone all the way? No, just fielded by that long on. Will they come back for the second? And I guess they will be trying to come back, and good running between the wickets. It's 192 for 7. What a score! That is a mammoth score. Just one chips in air. Who wants it? And it falls short of the mid wicket. We're up to the last ball now. Last ball coming up. 194 for 7. Can he hit a 6 and take the total exactly on 200 now? In goes the lip call. Should be a wide. Another run. It's 195. That is some score on the board for you. Last ball. And just beaten outside the off stump with that slower. So a dot to finish. 18 gone. The 195 for 7. Those are the targets set for the team of ORZUV Cricket Club. It's going to be 196 in their allotted 18 overs. Chasing a big score, a massive score, a mammoth one. You all need to bring a very good opening partnership. Will they, and how will be they chasing this score, and what will be the approach? We'll come to you with the chase of ORZUV Cricket Club after a gap of around 10 minutes. Till then, you enjoy your time. Thank you all.
hello.
Welcome back. And back with the chase of ORZUV Cricket Club. They're 11 for no loss. And we're having the third over in progress. Sunil Pandita. Just bowling already 1, none for 3. And 2 batsmen, Ashwani Kaul and Rahul Sapru, walked down to the centre as an openers. They have a massive total on the board. That's 196. And they need a big opening partnership, and they need to accelerate right from the beginning. In goes Sunil Pandita, and keeping low outside the off stump, tries to drive. In that last over, we happen to witness some 2 glorious cover drives from Rahul Sapru. And Ashwani Kaul not looking solid, not looking confident, not middling the ball. And there he goes, sweeps it nicely, and sweeps it for 4 runs. It was onto the pads. And he just swept it nicely and finds the 3rd boundary of the chase. Just look at that. Lovely shot. And they can't afford to have too many dot balls. They will have to put their foot on the gear and just go for the acceleration right from the beginning. Have to go around 11 runs per over. Looking at the moment, we need to just increase a bit of a momentum. Just look at Sunil Pandita wearing their band on around his forehead. Reminds me of great Stuart Broad of England. What a test cricketer. Having more than 600 wickets. He has been a real find for the test cricket, especially if we talk about English cricket team. 3 done with a run rate of 5. It's 15 for no loss. And they need to surely come big at the run rate. Ball is coming nice onto the blade, and if you give yourself a good time and you play with natural timing, natural skills, you can be a big scorer for your side, as did Samir Malik in the first innings from SC Cricket Club. He scored 72 and he was playing all around the ground. Rakesh Kaul, and into his 2nd over. None for 8 so far. No slips in place. Just plays it on the onside. If you are chasing anything around 195, intentions have to be clear. You need to start aggression. You need to start at a very positive intent. Has looked completely lost as far as these 2 openers are concerned. You can't afford to just go in 1s and 2s, knowing that you have to go with 11 runs per over. And beaten. Lovely bowling. Every single dot ball will add to the required run rate more. And the more you take it deep, and the more it will be quite problematic for you to settle down. Better options for you to just take the acceleration right in this, and it should be a close call. And I guess that was impact having outside the off stump. And that is what I get caught into the eyes of the umpire. And they should try to take full advantage of the power play, take the full use of the circle. And absolutely a good decision. And a single run. Single's not going to hurt the team of SC. Unless we find some big shots. The only option left for the team of ORZUV Cricket Club. If you want to get very close or near to that score, you need to hit boundaries and sixes. Chips in air and straight to the hands of Rakesh Kaul. He strikes. And Rahul Sapru departs for 12. And ORZUV Cricket Club have lost their first man. It's 17 for 1 now. That's a cotton ball. Had to stop in middle. Had to control. And at the last, finally, a very good catch. Ravindra. And he walks down as the number 3. And my goodness, that's a lovely catch, but umpire not interested at all. But what a catch, what a take from the wicketkeeper, just is right. Just passed very close to that bat. And for a moment I thought that there is a kiss. Just look at that. And I guess it was actually the bat hitting the soil quite hard, hitting the deck hard. And finally not out. 4 gone with a run rate of over 4. It's 17 for 1 now. And the required run rate is creeping, and it's creeping like a mountain. It's too big now. Around 13 needed. A typical shot. And finds a boundary. That's a good shot. I need many of them. Start is good. Let's see how they will conclude this over. Just look at that shot. 1 knee down, especially playing to that fast bowler. And picking the length nicely. Score goes on to, I guess, 21 for 1 now. There's a bit of a correction in the update of the score. I would love to request my scorer kindly update it. Good ball. Could come back after being hit for a 4. And just bowling into the wickets. Beaten. Beaten that outside edge. Straight to the keeper, no runs. They can't afford to play those dot balls. Look at that required run rate. That's gone over 30 now. And again, beaten on the trot. Lovely piece of bowling from the man's Sunil Pandita. His release, remember, just like Javagal Srinath of India. And also, if I'm not wrong, I will go to Debashish Mohanty. He would be a star bowler for India around those 90s, 95, late 90s. And he would always create problems for the Saidanwar left-hand batsman of Pakistan. I do remember. Oh, bowled him! Up stump has been knocked. And Sunil Pandita strikes. He gets his post. And ORZUV Cricket Club lose their second. It's 21 for 2 now. Let's find the new name, new batsman. It may take us a bit of a moment to be back with the right update of the scoring. Good ball. And there's still appealing for that LPW decision, but I guess it's not. Look at the runs required. Number of runs. वही लग रहा है. Yes, we have a problem over here. I guess he has been given LBW. Yes, he's out. What a start. It's 21 for 3 now. And problems and concerns for the team of ORZUV. We seek your pardon as we are not having the correct update of the scoring on the screens. That's why. The change working for the team of SC. And a good ball, leg spin. And it turns out to be a white ball. Good ball. And the runs are quite hard to get now. It's very difficult for the team of ORZUV to be back in the game now. 181 in 90 balls. They have to go with around more than 12 runs per over. That is a massive challenge. And I was telling you, the runs have really become completely blocked. Not coming easy. He plays it on to the onside. There will be a single. Let's look at the column of the equation. There will be 22 for 3. Still, he is being the scorer of ours is just updating. This time down to the right. And in the meantime, we've got a leading entrepreneur, social activist and great supporter of KP cause. We've got Mr. Titu Ganjoji, and with him we've got Mr. Vinay Tusoji, PRO, Jammu University. And we are so grateful, so honored to have all these two big dignitaries taking their busy time, just having a wonderful gracing the occasion of this Bharat Premier League here at KC. Once again, I would love to mention the way they are providing the support, the way they have been always available with their kind support, kind cooperation for this Bharat Premier League. That is in itself a very wonderful job, making this Bharat Premier League a very successful event. I would love to appreciate. Hello. Next ball, that's in the gaps. And this will surely go down to the fence. 4 runs. A boundary to finish. And it's 26 for 3 now. played late, played intentional, and played for 4 runs. Once again, I would love to present my hearty gratitude to one of the leading entrepreneurs, social activists, and great supporter of KP cause, Mr. Tito Ganjoji, and alongside score is 26 for 3, and we are in the last over of the power play. And in the meantime, we get another wicket. And there you go, the celebration time for the team of SC Cricket Club. What a moment for them. And this is turning out to be just a one-sided encounter. And in the meantime, I feel quite blissed and blessed to announce the names of the guests of the moment. We'd love to welcome with our hearty gratitude the leading entrepreneur, social activist and great supporter of KP cause, Mr. Tito Ganjoji. Thank you very much, Mr. Tito ji, for just making your arrival. You are a very personal arrival over here at KC Sports. And here alongside we have got Mr. Vinay Tusuji, PRO, Jammu University. And again, we would love to show our hearty gratitude to Mr. Vinay Tusuji also. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for just coming over here. And the kind of support, the kind of appreciation, the kind of cooperation, the kind of your time that you always provide for rising athletes of Jammu and Kashmir in making this BPL, that's Bharat Premier League, a mega event, a successful one. And we always believe short of words to explain your prime support, and would love to be so honored, so grateful that you have been always at the noble cause of making this Bharat Premier League a very, very successful event. And once again, thank you very much for coming and gracing this wonderful occasion of Bharat Premier League here at KC Sport Jammu. Thank you, Mr. Tito Ganjoji. And along we have got PRO Jammu University, Mr. Vinay Tusuji. And both have always been on to the toes, so active. And coming for the real support of Bharat Premier League. Thank you very much once again. And here we go. Next ball, he's knocked, he's gone. Beautiful leg spin. And Surendra Raina picks up the wicket number 2. And the situation looks completely out of control as far as ORZUV Cricket Club is concerned. Look at that. That's a lovely turn. And half the team fights their way back to the pavilion. Always such dignitaries coming here. You know, never easy. They've got a busy schedule. Taking their time and coming here in person. These are really some moments, especially for rising athletes of Jammu and Kashmir. Having all these wonderful dignitaries over here and having such a big support. We have been witnessing right from the beginning of this Bharat Premier League. And we keep on having wonderful dignitaries all around Jammu. Just making and trying make this very big event a very successful one. Thank you once again. So honored and so blessed to have Mr. Tito Ganjoji and Mr. Vinay Tusu, PRO Jammu University. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for giving us your time and gracing this wonderful occasion of Bharat Premier League under the banner of Rising Athletes of Jammu and Kashmir. And look at the score, it's 39 for 5. And the run rate now, and I guess just out of something that can't be explained. The approach just looks full of negativity, knowing that we are chasing more than 195. And you need to be positively very strong, intentional approach, aggressions has to be there. All those standards are being lacking and leaking. And top edge, who is going to caught mid-up, and he drops it. He caught his time, came underneath, balanced himself, and eventually he just dropped it. So 8 gone. ORZUV Cricket Club are 40 for 5. And surely once again we would love to just present our thankfulness to one of the leading entrepreneurs, social activists and great supporter of the KP cause, Mr. Titu Ganjoji. And always trying to be at the back of rising athletes of Jammu and Kashmir. And have been associated with these rising athletes of Jammu and Kashmir for around 3-4 years, and have been always providing their full support. And they have been a very important member of rising athletes. And one more thing I would love to add on here. And Mr. Ganjoji, Mr. Titu Ganjoji have been very close. There has been a very close association, a close bond. We talk about the Vice President of Rising Athletes, Mr. Akshay Garu. They have been very close to each other. And just having such ample coordination, such ample support. Also working as an advisory member for Rising Athletes of Jammu and Kashmir. Rising Athletes of Jammu and Kashmir, definitely they would love to get this support quite on in the future as well, and so that they will come up with some wonderful events, and they definitely are in need of those kinds of sports, the way Mr. Titu Ganjoji providing them along with Mr. Vinay Tusu. And when you have got the back, when you have got the support, when you have got the real time of these such dignitaries, I guess the time is not far away when Rising Athletes of Jammu and Kashmir are going to touch the heights in the very, very coming time. And such is the real marks, such is the real presence of the gentlemen, Mr. Titu Ganjoji and Mr. Vinay Tusu. Thank you very much for being so close to Rising Athletes of Jammu and Kashmir and making this Bharat Premier League a very brand and a successful event. Ninth over in progress. Score is 42 for 5. And just look at the equation. Rather, we have gone a bit of a correction. Rather, it's 9 overs completed and we find 42 on the board for the loss of 5. And 154 runs in 54 balls. That is something challenging. And guess what? The required run rate has gone over 17 now. Just to the matter of these 9 overs being bowled. And SC Cricket Club will fetch the victory. Rajesh Rana having the ball in his hands. None for 11 off his 2. Slips in place. Oh, Burnham! What a ball! Absolutely a peach up a ball. That's a kind of, I should say, googly. And failed to understand and kept cool and straight onto the middle stump. And ORZUV Cricket Club lose their 6th one. It's Surendra Raina rather who picks that wicket. He plays for that leg spin. It kept straight and touched right on the stumps. There you see. And that's all the job and the magic of his fingers on the ball. And now waiting for the new man to walk down to the centre. In the first innings, SC batted brutal, batted really massive. And now the bowling doing all the jobs. Picking wickets quickly. Just 4 wickets away for registering a wonderful and a big victory. And Dilip Kaul walks down to the centre now. Plays it nice, plays it down to the cover, no runs. Surendra Raina has picked a 4 for 9. It's just into his 3rd. And he will be eyeing for the 5-wicket haul now. Oh, good ball again. It's too hard to pick him. Anyway, he just rolls his fingers, pulls leg spin, bowls straightener, bowls half trackers. He is very hard to pick. Plays it down to the mid-off. Again, there will be no runs. And he will be looking to pick a 5-wicket haul. He's done all the hard work. Just 1 wicket away. Again, no runs. Gone. It's 42 for 6. And let's see who has got the ball in his hands now. This one has been played over cover and will be stopped. There will be 2 more runs. And it's just a matter of all these 4 wickets being picked up by SC. The approach is not looking there at all. They're lacking that approach. They're lacking that intention. They're lacking that aggression. And they need to be very onto the top. And this has sounded well. Has it connected well? I guess it's gone all the way. Just waiting for the signal of the umpire. And yes, it's a biggie. What a shot from Dilip Kaul. And he opens his account with that massive 6. Big man coming for the big occasion. Can he come even bigger? And this time leading edge, gone down to the right of the slips. This is rightly going down to the 3rd man. A 6 followed by a boundary. It's 50 up on the board now. And once again, he has taken that alien route. Has it carried all the way? He has taken the song now. And this is a boundary. 14 runs after 3 balls. Is it too late? But game of cricket, never take it serious this way. But I tell you, this man can turn it on. He is targeting this bowler. And he is hitting him. He is hitting him big now. This time plays laid down to the short third man. Will pick up a single. And away. Rather, it's Anu Butt. I'm just getting the right name now. Anu Butt. He's going hammering and tongs. Runs off the over, 11 gone, it's 60 for 6. And once again, would love to just welcome the guests of the moment. Mr. Titu Ganjuji, leading entrepreneur, social activist and great supporter of KP cause, and always just like a backbone of rising athletes of Jammu and Kashmir. His timely support, timely assistance, timely coordination, and a really wonderful personality, possessing a wonderful heart, always up to the help, up to the support of rising athletes of Jammu and Kashmir in conducting and organizing these mega events. And again, we have got one more dignitary, Mr. Vinay Tusuji, PRO Jammu University, and also his time cooperation, his support, his arrival in person out here at KC Sport Jammu. You know, that is in itself some great moments for the team of rising athletes in making these events brand and successful ones. Thank you once again for coming over here. And we will have a faith and belief that he will keep on just coming up with what timely support and coordination to the rising athletes of Jammu and Kashmir in organizing these events in the time to go. Thank you very much for your time for gracing the occasion. It's Adarsh Thaplu. Oh, goodness me. Umpire looking at it close and deciding not to go with the wide. What a shot! And there is a sweeper. And he has got real muscles, Mr. Anoop. And he has got all the time in the world to come some big shots. And he will love to hit some mega. Down the track, full toss, swings it. Oh! Gone through, gone for 4 runs. Should have been stopped, and it goes through legs for 4 runs. 66 for 6. Just 6 overs left. And over 21 runs, the required run rate. There is some miracles that need to come with the bat. Prashant has got the ball in his hands now. And a good ball to start with. It's a dot one. And Pardam through the defense across the line, and he pays the price. Number 7 departs, and Prashant has his first. It's 67 for 7 now. And that's Black Dog. Look at that. Absolutely out there in the middle of the KC Sports. And fantastic job by the camera person. Ho 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 ho! I can say that camera person picks the target. And a good ball again. It's Amit Raina. Walks down to the center after the departure of 7. And as that's all the matter of these 3 wickets now picked up, and they just go through. ORZUV Cricket Club 68 for 7, and Ono Butt is back on the crease, 24 of 14, and he's enjoying his batting. Without any doubt, he's enjoying his batting, and I would love to pick some more boundaries. And looking at this man coming quite closely, I remember Alan Border of Australia, having those mustaches and that big structure. And does remind Alan Border. Good ball, York, and he plays it nicely. Thirteen gone, 69 for 7. Change in bowling, wide range of bowling options. It's Anil Bhushan now in turn up. Oh, that's up in there. Somebody coming. Oh, drops it over his head. He could not control his running, and the ball just goes over his head, and Anup survives. Ball playing down to the point region. This should have been run out. It was nowhere in the frame, and it could have been directed, and it could have been banned. He could have been back. can see he picks the full toss very well. I can't understand there the situation. It shows 14 overs gone, 76 for 7 now. Just a matter of all these 4 overs being bowled on these 3 wickets being taken. And everything got right with the team of SC. Batted well, scored 195. Samir Malik scored 72. Got a good start. And now getting all over. Absolutely all over the team of ORZUV Cricket Club. Never allowed them to settle. And Anup back on the strike, 31 of 21. And plays it down to the long off. And doing all in singles. 4 singles of 4 balls. Saw him coming down the track, and it was ball it out of the short of length and still managed to play down to the cover for 2 runs. So funny, so funny. And he will be stopped. He's gone. He's gone. Number 8 departs. And it's 81 for 8 now. Welcome boundary to the start of the new over. Anup, he finds a boundary. Lovely shot. It's all credit going to that fielder. He missed it. He just gone through the legs and gone for 4 runs. There you go. Pending properly and goal going through the legs for 4 runs. Surendra Raina into the last over of his quarter and he is aiming to pick up 5-wicket haul. Can he? And Anup on the other side is just middling the ball nicely. Tucks it and finds the slipsman. Down the track, loud appeal. I guess no. Surendra Raina did not go for the appeal. And this time he slugs it and gone for 4. Another good shot from Anup. And it's 40. Now he goes on to it's 89 for 7. And he's got 1 ball to bowl now, and he will be looking to pick 5th wicket haul now. 5th wicket. It's coming now. He's adding some more fielders, bringing a short cover. It slips in place. And if we talk about Anup, he's having a go with the ball today. What a batting! He's middled the ball well. He's picked up a six. He's picked some closer shots at boundaries down the track. And they are through. No run resulted. Over gone. 16 completed. It's 89 for 7. 2 overs left and they need 107 more runs. And Rajesh Dutt now has the ball in his hands. And dot ball. He's pleading. He's pleading umpire to just give him LPW. No, what a moment. That's funny. It's too funny. And this one is up in there. Who wants it? And dropped. Oh, drama everywhere. It's all around drama that's going on. Bowler pleading for LBW. Catch is being dropped. Oh, tapped it. And dropped again. The catching has not been great. Dropped as many as 5 catches today. I guess Sanopi is thinking to get to the half century. Good ball. And he will pick up a single. Goes on to 41 and brings Samit Raina back onto the strike for 6 of 11. What a funny moment in this over where Rajesh Dutt just pleading the umpire to just give him LPW. That was a moment, absolutely the moment of the game. Gone. This time no mistake at point. And Rajesh Dutt finally has the wicket. It's 91 for 8 now. And he's a happy man. Look at that celebration. And he's all happy. 17 gone, 91 for 8 now. And Dheeraj Jalali, he walks down to the center now. Viraj has the ball in his hands. The ball that last one. 105 runs required in 6 balls. That is absolutely unimaginable. And I can't imagine that. It's absolutely impossible. And plays it out there at the deep point. And gone! And Viraj picks the wicket on a first ball and Anup departs for 41. He was aiming to get a half century, but unfortunately has to go back. It's 91 for 9 now. That's up in there. Who wants it? And follows in no man's land and just gone for 2 runs. And gone through between the wicketkeeper and the slips. They will surely come back for 2 runs. What a funny moment again. Those veterans are adding some flavor and spices to this game of cricket. Such entertaining scenarios today we witnessed. Thank you very much, veterans, for just providing us with such great entertainment here at KC Sports. And this is actually Bharat Premier League's victory. Bringing these veterans and leapt to it nice and dropped and gone for 4. And we'll take it all out. 3 balls still. Will Viraj pick up another? In the air and out of that cover field. Good time again for the batsman to come back for 2. And there we are. That's it. 99 for 9 in their allotted 18 overs. They lost the match by a margin of around 98 runs. And Surendra Raina will be the man of the match for his wonderful bowling performance. 4 overs, 1 maiden, 17 runs. And he picked up all crucial 4 wickets. And he went off with an economy of 4.25. Congratulations to Surendra Raina and SC Cricket Club for having a big victory in the veterans category. And that's it what we have. We'll meet you tomorrow for another wonderful cricket encounters out here at KC. Till then, you enjoy your time, stay safe and stay blessed. Thank you very much.